I wanted to make sure that I got into the Army so it didn't give me another chance to go back to my ex. I felt a sense of safety, knowing that he can't touch me, he can't get onto military bases, and the training that got me through so much showed how much stronger of a person I can be. You'll have a career under your belt, you'll get free college, and all the other benefits of joining the military. It gave me a sense of security, so I had the mindset of, I can do this for 20 years, I'll be able to retire at 45 years old. And
so you wanted to be a career military?
Correct. I definitely did.
Boot camp beat you up a little?
Oh, it definitely did.
Really?
Labral tear front and back on my dominant right shoulder, and then I didn't know my ankle was broken from basic training.
Really?
Police were never called. I was so beyond terrified because he had me convinced that, well, someone was following me, and later I found out that I was pregnant for the first time, and because I was flirting with guys on Facebook, he didn't think the child was his. So I think I stressed myself out so much that it caused a miscarriage. So him and I were pregnant 3 different times. The first one, I had a miscarriage. The second one, I had an abortion. I grew up pro-life, so I had years of guilt and shame. I found out I was pregnant a few weeks before I was 21. I had the procedure done 4 days after my 21st birthday. And then the third pregnancy was towards the end of 2016. I tried to get it done without him knowing because I knew that he would want to make sure that he wouldn't have a child with me. But he eventually found out, so he made sure to go with me to make sure it got done. Well, throughout the relationship, it would be periodic where he would say, why don't you just go grab a gun and shoot yourself in the desert where no one can find you? No one's going to even care, pay attention, or even blink or notice that you're gone. I grabbed a Glock 19, went to a secluded area and took out the mag, emptied the chamber, and practiced the angle that he had taught me, and just practice pulling the trigger and click, click. And I loaded it all up, and as I was centimeters of making it final, what kept me still here was me growing up religiously. Like the what if all of this is actually real? Things were a blur, but I was in that relationship from age 18 to 25 years old.
Understand that there is love out there, there is caring, there are people that absolutely will treat you like the person that you deserve to be treated like. And that's the honest to God's truth. I mean, that's one of those things where I pray that you find the right person to make the past and the future, and treat you the way that you deserve to be treated, because you deserve so much more than what you've been dealt so far. No person deserves to go through even a minute segment of what you've been through, and I mean, I admire you for being able to not only do this show, but to also come out here and talk about it and let the world know that as rough as I've had it, I'm going to be okay. Well, in that vein, what would you tell any male or female that has experienced any type of sexual trauma? Or
I would tell them, I know it's scary to leave. I know you're terrified. You're eventually going to be okay. Even if you don't think you are, there's people out there that are willing to help victims of abuse. That if I can make it, you can too.
Help is literally a phone call away. Operation Healing Heroes has got a plethora of organizations that we deal with that helps with this type of thing and post-traumatic stress. And just know you're never alone, that's all. And from this day forward, I want you to know that you've got a friend in me, and that I'll always be there for you forever. And if there's ever anything that we can do, and I don't care if it's 20 years from now, I would hope that you and I will stay in touch, and that we'll be able to help you in some way, shape, or form.
I'll keep your number on speed dial.
I'd like that.